Buena gente, y no son nuevo directo. El de está jugando Honkai Star Rain. Vamos a seguir donde quedó la última vez. Y bueno, vamos a ver cómo sigue esta historia. A ver qué tal. Vamos a revisar primero estos mensajes a ver qué son. A ver, ¿qué quieres que tenemos el número? Esa es una propina a cambio. No encuentro nada de mis marionetas. Estoy rastreando la señal. Ya para que la perdí, no me esté que no la encuentre. Que es tan buena, güey. ¿Dónde la perdiste? Sí, la conexión con ella. ¿Lo entiendes o no? Ya está, ahora se ha conectado. ¿Sabes qué grupo? No respondas. Dime la cantidad de tal objetos raros. Dije que no respondas. ¿Será? ¿Qué pasó con Pelaer? Tengo que estabilizarse, vale. Prueba a dormir. Ya lo sé. Estoy escribiendo un guión para el próximo encuentro de Tierras Nevadas. Llevo 3 días sin dormir y tengo mucho sueño. Bueno, basta de charla. Tengo que terminar antes de que se acabe el plazo. Sigo con lo mío. Bueno, algo normal. Y ya puedo hacer esto, vale. Ah, no, no puedo. Bueno. Hay que seguir un poco más. A ver qué tal le va a 7 de marzo.
When the Master Diviner gets back, we might be in for tough times. It's making me a little Are you ready?
A ver, te estás entrando en una bifurcación que afectará tu viaje, vale. Atención, tu elección tendrá resultados irreversibles si continúas, vale. Las siguientes misiones se aprenderán de forma permanente a menos que haya que desarrolle la historia, vale. Bueno, que toca la mortalidad, la ceguera como fe. Pues eso está bloqueado.
When the Master Diviner Are you ready?
Entonces, ¿para qué mierda me dicen que va a desaparecer si literalmente tengo que hacerla? Bueno, vamos a la zona.
It's still early. Where to now?
A ver qué tal esta misión, a ver. Oficina de la Comisión Administración de Territorio, vale. A ver, por acá no hay nada. Vale, hay una cosa. Una carta. Bueno, un diario realmente. Otro diario. Vale, otro. Para recoger todo lo que tenga por aquí. Vale, no hay más. A ver la misión. A ver, siempre siento que no hace falta algo en la oficina de la Comisión de Administración del Territorio. Pero nunca recuerdo qué. Llegaste al momento preciso. Ayúdame a descartar algunas opciones. Dime, ¿qué crees que hace falta? ¿Qué le hace falta a nuestra oficina? Bueno, hacer más que hace falta, creo que hace falta eliminar algo. Materiales publicitarios para promocionar su trabajo, pequeñas decoraciones para hacer que el lugar cobre vida, un oficial que se traje. Te equivocas, por lo menos la oficial ninja no está haciendo su trabajo. Mientras ella está aquí, la comisión se mantendrá en pie. El chico Sunjan es perezoso a veces, pero inteligente. Tengo grandes expectativas en el futuro. Por supuesto, si algo llega a salir a Sanctum Exaltación, verás que puedo ser un oficial de confianza. De publicar, eso no. Ale con Ningwan a hacer casi debemos presionar más el buen trabajo que hacemos en la oficina de comisión de administración territorio. Entonces me dio una lista de cosas que hemos hecho últimamente y no hay nada de que enorgullecerse. Nos resolvimos un caso que ni siquiera la comisión de los 10 líderes pueda resolver. Dos actos de aceptación será lo grandioso que es la comisión, ¿vale? Hasta entonces mantendremos un perfil bajo. Pequeñas decoraciones, que el lugar cobre vida, lo considera antes. Un gran fanático lector de un licor néctar. Una vez guardé 2 botellas de néctar de los sauces en la oficina, pero Stingwall las tiró. Dijo que estaba en un lugar para trabajar, que sería deshonra si alguien se enterara. También me gustan las actrices raposianas lindas, así que puse un par de fotos en mi escritorio para alentar a mis ánimos. El ninja también las confiscó, dijo que es un lugar de trabajo, que es además que son indecentes. Lo único que ayuda a la Comisión de Administración del Territorio a cobrar vida son los paquetes que hay por todo el piso. ¿Son está adecuado para pensar en eso? Tienes razón, no se me ocurre nada por lo más que lo piense. Creo que jugaré unas partidas de Jade Celestial después del trabajo de despejar mi mente. Bien, para allá más a grano, ¿qué necesitas? Oye, ¿qué quería
That's
hacerme?
right. Forgive my forgetfulness. Glad you came. It's great to have one of the General's distinguished guests helping us out. My Realm-Keeping Commission colleagues failed to provide adequate care for the Dragon Lady. I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of them for rescuing her back in Exalting Sanctum Plaza. As I'm sure you're aware, symptoms of Mara have been spreading ever since the Stellaron incident occurred. Thanks to the Ten Lords Commission, being stricken with Mara had long since become a terrifying but avoidable fate for Xianzhou natives. The puzzling thing is that despite the Commission's protection, we're now seeing an increase. More and more citizens, in particular those dealing with great risks and stress like the Cloud Knights, are becoming stricken with Mara. Moreover, the Mara-struck have taken on a horrifying appearance. As if they're turning into some sort of monster. This certainly We wouldn't have the audacity to trouble you with that. The General has a plan to suppress the illness. You're a capable person. And since the General entrusted you with locating the Stellaron, it's only a matter of time before you run into Mara-struck. If you come across any clues, remember to inform the Realm-Keeping Commission straight away. My colleagues and I will handle any situation with haste and to the best of our ability. Speaking of which, have you made any discoveries so far?
A ver, tengo algunas cosas, pero me falta una. Investigación para trabajar como diseñador. Carta sin entregar. Dejado leer atentamente la carta que entregaste. Su expresión refleja incredulidad al leerla de nuevo. Pues empieza a sudar profusamente. Se disculpa y sale corriendo. Al cabo de un rato desconoce.
I read the letter. I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea how to handle this problem. It's beyond the Realm-Keeping Commission's jurisdiction. I contacted the seat of Divine Foresight, which is overseen by the General. Allow me to introduce Madame Qingzhu, General Jing Yuan's chief counselor. I think it'll be easier if she explains the letter to you.
A ver. Ahí puedo entregarle más cosas.
Such a serious matter.
Esto es la drama.
You have extraordinary skills, and you earned her trust when you rescued her. You rescued her from the Marastruck. I'd say she's forever in your debt. If you go see her, I'm sure she won't run away. Here's the situation. Lady Bailu, the Vidyadhara Dragon Lady, has escaped from the Alchemy Commission again. I say again because the Realm Keeping Commission has seen more than a few of her bad-tempered escapes. A Dragon Lady isn't an official position. People address her that way out of love. The Vidyadhara High Elder, on the other hand, is a position similar to a chief. It's been passed down from generation to generation. But only the Vidyadhara that possess draconic features and inherit the dragon heart can be successors. And Miss Bailu is the Vidyadhara's future High Elder on the Lawfu. The rumor has always been that she can heal the wounded merely by touching them and shedding tears. She also studied medicine in the Alchemy Commission. That's why her other title is Healer Lady. This must be your first time on the Xianzhou. It's a long story. The Vidyadhara is one of the 3 races that established the Xianzhou Alliance. Their bloodline is different from us Xianzhou natives. The Vidyadhara are born with great vitality. A gift of the permanence, as they say. That's all you need to know. The rest is irrelevant to what's happening today. Not imprisoned, exactly. Videodara customs are somewhat different from Xianzhou native customs. Miss Bailu has incredible talents and is next in line to rule over the Videodara. It's normal that her people would want to keep a close eye on her. However, she also has somewhat of a free spirit. She always manages to find a way to escape her residence.
Vale, gente, volví. ¿Está teniendo algo?
It used to be the duty of the realm, but this time is
Una
I don't
misión
know
para
if you
hacer.
heard. Now nobody can get in or out.
Vale.
I'd like you to help with the second thing. You're the distinguished. Oh, one more. Great.
Vale, se desbloquea la misión. Como el rocío de la mañana y ver lo de
I
esta.
read the letter you obtained from the Marastruck. While the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts, I was carrying out the General's orders, tracking down clues on the Marastruck. To an outsider, this letter appears to be nothing more than good news detailing a recovery from a chronic illness. However, what is actually being discussed is a violation of the 10 unpardonable sins. It's heresy.
Buenas.
Correct. The term merciful medicus is one of respect, one that any law-abiding citizen of the Alliance would never dare utter. It refers to none other than the enemy of the people of the Xianzhou, the one we now call the Plague's Author, the Eon of Abundance, Yao Shi. The author of this letter was likely the Marastruck you defeated. My guess is he was led astray and poisoned while under the pretext of being cured. You saw how he ended up. Such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated from the Xianzhou 1,000 years ago. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. They were disciples of the abundance that sought to restore the way of immortality by unearthing a forbidden remedial formula. It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos once more. If you come across any similar clues about the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the seat of Divine Foresight. These kinds of first-hand accounts are exactly what we require. Don't worry. The seat of Divine Foresight always rewards those who contribute to our efforts. I recently received some intel. It seems that certain individuals are taking advantage of the current chaos to lure in outworlders around Exalting Sanctum. Maybe you could start there? We sent an undercover investigator out a few months ago. They provided us with a rough idea of the situation. Unfortunately, it seems suspicions were aroused. We lost contact with the agent. You are a fresh face in the Lafu, and an outworlder. I would feel more at ease if I could leave this matter with you.
Vale, ya está. a mirar la zona de la misión para acabar con eso. Vale, está ahí arriba.
Lady Bailu, I told you to follow my plan. You draw attention when you use your powers, and we still have to take care of the matter at hand.
I was only tending to the sick. Besides, you weren't even here just now. Where did you go?
You know full well about my situation, Lady Bailu. If there are people from the Ten Lords Commission present in the plaza, then... the Ten Lords Commission... You're not a Ten Lord Spirit Fair. Why are you trying to frighten people?
I only left the Alchemy Commission for an official medical visit. There's nothing more to it, okay? The nurse here can vouch for me.
Easy, Lady Bailu. She's clearly not from the Alchemy Commission either.
Then don't scare me like that. Huh. Wait a minute. I've seen you before. In the plaza. I was surrounded by all those Marastruck. You rescued me, right? It was you. You came just in time. Vancia, you said you don't know the way from here, right? This girl's no pushover. She'll be able to help.
No, Lady Bailu. I don't trust her. Please leave us. Tell the Realm Keeping Commission that Lady Bailu is in the Alchemy Commission's care, and not to meddle in other people's affairs.
You two, stop arguing! I think there's someone from the Alchemy Commission over there. You, help us hide first. We'll talk later.
Ah, vale. Tengo que ayudarla.
Lady Bailu, this way.
Coming! Help us get rid of him, please! We'll have plenty of time to talk later.
I'll ask first and then decide what to do.
I don't believe in ghosts.
A ver. ¿Qué hago con esto? A ver.
You there! Excuse me. I want to ask you something. Little girl, you've got the wrong person. I'm looking for someone, though. Have you seen a woman wearing an Alchemy Commission uniform? She was about the same height as you. I think she was heading towards the jetty. We walk the same path, but it would seem she's hiding from me. What makes you say that? What? The Alchemy Commission delves were locked down ages ago. If you aren't a disciple, then... You're trying to get me to say something, aren't you? You said you came from the Alchemy Commission. Where's your proof? Jingyuan. I understand. That makes you a general's lackey. You're covering for that woman. It's obvious. I'm not done questioning you.
Ah, vale, una pelea gratis. Venga. Vamos con esto rápido. Usar la habilidad. Así por lo menos me los quito. Vale. Así por lo menos ya está defendida la cosa.
I'm on guard.
Let me pen your wound.
Vale, uno cayó.
My strength isn't what it was.
Vale, cae otro. Y están iguales. Vale, hecho.
There's more to this alchemy commission doctor than meets the eye. I wonder if I can glean more clues from him. That's an alchemy commission doctor's uniform, all right. Dahao did say there was suspicion surrounding the alchemy commission. Or maybe that's not necessary.
A ver, un trozo de carta la dice, la misericordia de tus médicos, el no brote del árbol de la ambrosía, si por alcanzarán la inmortalidad juntos. Vale, una nota. Un abajo de jade, de pulsera con el diseño que no se puede bloquear. Me tiene oro. Ahí se viene a revisar eso todo. Vale. El monedero. Pocas personas, además de los foráneos, tendrían un monedero, ¿vale? No hay dinero en este monedero, pero hay una foto doblada en su interior. Me dio todo nada más. Sí, de la nueva chaqueta, una receta especial garabateada para tener algo con los pasillos amaras. Vale, ya me llevé todo. Todo bien revisarlo completamente. Por lo menos tengo todas las cosas. Vamos a ir a donde lo otro.
Nobody home.
Será.
Dealt with? Does that mean we're safe now? We're coming out. What happened? That man wanted to catch me and take me back to the Alchemy Commission, right? I knew it! See, I told you this girl was trustworthy.
Thank you for helping us. But I'm worried you being here could just complicate matters further. Please leave us be.
Huh? Why were they looking for Miss Bancia? That can't be right. They must have been looking for me.
How is that possible?
How can I prove the doctor from the Alchemy Commission was looking for Bancia?
A ver, la carta de los discípulos. Carta de discípulos de Sextum Medium, de cada que avancia la enfermedad que te suena al discípulo de Sextum Vale.
Here's the proof.
This letter.
Wait, I've heard of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Aren't they those crazy followers that worship the Mara Struck and the Plague's author? But Bancia's nothing like them. She wanted me to treat the Mara Struck.
Lady Bailu, you promised you wouldn't tell anyone about that.
Wanted her to treat the Mara Struck? Suspicious. Could she be a disciple of Sanctus Medicus? Wait a minute. I'll keep looking. Wait a minute.
Ahora sí la receta. La receta tiene que ver porque es sobre los poseídos de Mara.
This is a prescription from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Bailu, can you take a look?
The handwriting on this prescription is exactly the same as the one you gave to me. Bancia, are you really from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Huh? You're a liar! A great big liar!
I'm sorry, Lady Bailu. I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. And that doctor from the Alchemy Commission was sent to catch me. But I never meant to harm Lady Bailu. On the contrary, by taking her away from that place, I was protecting her. I made a deal with Lady Bailu before we escaped. We have an urgent task to complete. Please, don't take her away.
I should ask Bailu what she thinks about all this first.
Treating wounds and diseases is one thing. But curing the evils of humanity? There I was thinking, someone helped me escape the Alchemy Commission because they genuinely wanted to help me. Enough. Being angry will stunt my growth. Let's put this behind us. I don't know much. If it weren't for those scrolls in the Alchemy Commission's Elixir Research Terrace, I doubt anyone in the Shensho would have heard of them. A long time ago, even by the standards of long-life species, the Shensho eliminated an organization that worshipped the Plague's author. Why were they eliminated? Because they held an incredibly dangerous notion. Shensho people wanted to be released from the threat of Mara and return to the stability of life and death. Yet the disciples of Sanctus Medicus believed that being stricken with Mara was a blessing, a natural evolutionary step in casting off the mortal coil. Sounds great, right? Well, only if you think becoming a monster devoid of all humanity is a good thing. That's why the Cloud Knights and Ten Lords Commission cooperated to eliminate the organization. But just because you can't see something doesn't mean it isn't there. It's like eradicating a sickness. Easier to do when the symptoms are visible. In hindsight, not only did the disciples endure, they expanded the organization in secret. The people of the Shensho have asked themselves that question thousands of times. Countless doctors and sages have dedicated their lives to researching a cure for the curse. Tragically, besides a few theories, no one has come to a definite conclusion. In truth, nobody in this world can fully comprehend the curse of the Plague's author. When symptoms strike, the Mara struck are quickly taken away by the Spiritfarers and judges of the Ten Lords Commission. I just want to reduce their suffering and let them leave with dignity. But the people of the Realm Keeping Commission do have a point. How should I know? It's not like Commission members walk around with Disciple of Sanctus Medicus on their foreheads.
I'm sorry I wasn't honest with Lady Bailu, but I had no other choice. I asked her to save my beloved. In return, I helped her escape from the Alchemy Commission. I broke many of the Vidyadhara's laws, and the Alchemy Commission is bound to punish me. But I just can't let my beloved die. I don't have much time left. I thought we would be fine after we escaped. I didn't know those people would come after us. I just couldn't find a way to tell her I was a disciple and about all the things I experienced there.
You've been nice to me, but you shouldn't have kept me in the dark. I hate when grown-ups hide secrets and only tell you half the story.
His name is Leon. He's a short-life species that requested an elixir. I used to think that the suffering of short-life species was nothing. But my heart ached when I saw him in such pain. It's something I never expected to experience in my lifetime. Falling in love with a short-life species. Such a bittersweet feeling. That's when I thought of Lady Bailu, the dragon lady that can heal mortals through tears alone. But it would take 30 years for her to treat all those in need. I had no choice but to come up with this plan. Please. Please forgive me. I'm already showing symptoms of the Mara struck. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus regard the Marastruck as saints. They take all kinds of strange medicines to speed up the process. But since I met Leon, I realized that these saints are horrible creatures. Even if I were to become immortal, to not recognize him, to forget him, or become something that he doesn't recognize. That's why I stopped taking the medicines and escaped. Thanks to the Dragon Lady, I made it here safely. I can't let the disciples of Sanctus Medicus or the Ten Lords Commission find us. We need to find a way to get to Cloudford without drawing their attention.
Vale, vamos a terminar esta misión y lo dejo que esas pausas y que quedaron de momento porque me estaba quedando un poco dormido, así que voy a descansar un poco después de terminar esta misión.
I'm Guangda, an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. If you have an urgent issue, please go to the Chancery. Huh? Aren't you the healer lady?
Shh.
The Xianzhou did away with all that nonsense eras ago. If it's official business you're here about, you'll need to go to the Chancery. Da Hao and Song Yan should be there. I'm just an orderly. As for anything concerning the Dragon Lady, I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do. Hey, keep it down. You've got it wrong. That's not my ship, it's my friend's. My friend has a Starskiff travel permit and can help you leave quickly.
Just cut to the chase. Can we take the ship or not?
Yes, you can, but please keep it down. I can take you there if the price is right. I mean, my friend can take you there. So, relax, How about it?
Vale, vamos a la zona.
Leonmu.
Bansia, your symptoms are getting worse. I have some soothing tonic in my gourd. Would you like some before we set off?
Está volviendo loca ya.
Thanks, Lady Bailu. But we can't delay any longer. I told Leonmu to hide in a Cloudford shipping container. I couldn't let the disciples of Sanctus Medicus find him. Because I promised Leonmu I'd bring him an elixir of immortality. To make him one of the people of the Xianzhou like me.
You know that's one of the Xianzhou's 10 unpardonable sins, right?
Yes. But I knew nothing about the treachery of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus back then. I only knew that people in the Alchemy Commission were involved in ancient clandestine medicines. But I was wrong. It wasn't a blessing of immortality. Not even a poor imitation.
They were turning humans into monsters, weren't they?
Short-lived species are expendable to those maniacs. I don't have much time left. And I only have one solution left.
Hey.
That's right. Lady Bailu, you still remember our deal, right?
You helped me escape the Alchemy Commission. I saved your sweetheart.
Thank you, Lady Bailu. The place we arranged to meet up is ahead. Let's go. I can't forget.
A ver. Este sitio está más vacío.
I must get there.
This is bad. She's starting to lose touch with reality.
Literal.
The soothing tonic might not work anymore. This calls for shock treatment.
A ver. Ah, vale, este sitio ya estuve. A ver.
How can that be? Where is he? My head. How can that be?
Se va a transformar al final.
Let her rest here for a while. I'll think of something. Try not to move, Banzia.
But he's not here. We still need to find him.
Nurse, get a hold of yourself. Doctor's orders. Can you see if there are any clues nearby? I don't think Banzia's sweetheart would leave for no reason. Hey, we've got company. Remember? Leave the patient to me. I'm the healer lady of the Alchemy Commission, after all.
Let's start with this area and see if we can find any clues nearby.
Está lloviendo fuerte. A ver. Aquí por acá el mensaje. Veniste a buscarme, vale. Esta es la nota. Pues también dije que abandoné el contenedor que me escondí en otro lugar, vale. No te vi. La ubicación es reverso de la carta, vale. Son ligeras marcas, despolvadas, en realidad no sé cómo describirla. Así que son bosquejos algunos días, vale.
It looks like Banshia's sweetheart was tracked by the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and had to switch location. I should go and tell Banshia and Bailu.
Vamos a decirle estos dos.
What happened? Did you find him?
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus already had their eye on this place. I just hope he's okay. Let's keep walking.
No way. Do you know how bad your condition is? Don't worry. I'll find young Mu and treat him. Send Banzia back to the apothecary in Starskip Haven.
No. I know exactly how bad my condition is. That's why I've changed my mind. I want to see him one last time. You'll help me, right? I have a favor to ask you. You've seen for yourself how dangerous the Mara Struck can be. If the time comes, please protect the Dragon Lady. Thank you. I'm glad to hear you say that.
Vale, vamos a ir a buscar al otro. Este ve que baja por acá.
A lot of disciples in the area just now.
I'm a traitor to them. They won't stand idly by if they lay eyes on me. If you can't fend them off, just...
Vale, empezamos una pelea.
Lance at the ready. Shiju, master. Strike
Mountains roar, dragons rise! My strength isn't what it was.
Ya está nada así que no haré nada. Nada, esto ya está hecho. A ver.
Bearing their hopes, I guard this land.
Vale, el segundo mensaje.
Lady Bailu, I can't go on anymore.
He's waiting for us here. Did he hide somewhere else?
Lady Bailu, watch out!
There you are. Z clearly failed them. Oh, and if it isn't the Dragon Lady? Trying to make up for past sins, are we?
Blah, blah, blah. I've heard enough out of you already. If it's a beating you want, allow me to do the honors.
I'll deal with you in a moment, little girl. Men, take the traitor and make sure you get the list from her. It felt that way until you opened your trap. Who are you? Where is everyone? Seize them!
Are you giving me an order?
You!
Karmic atonement.
A Ten Lords Commission judge?
Vale, comenzó la batalla.
I'm on guard.
Vale, los tres.
My purpose.
Y ahora te escudo.
Lance at the ready.
¿Qué pasa con ese ataque? Vale, uno fuera.
I'm on guard.
Let me tell your wolf.
My strength isn't.
Vale, este ya cae. Fue fácil.
This Ten Lords Commission judge packs a punch. But Bancia, you...
Shh. If she notices my symptoms, she won't hesitate.
Why are the disciples of Sanctus Medicus pursuing you? I only see two of you in Alchemy Commission attire. You, girl, raise your head. You have a wandering look in your eyes. A Mara-struck look, perhaps?
Help us, Miss Judge! We only just managed to escape before the delves were locked down. Those evil men have been chasing us. This nurse is so scared she can barely stand.
Esa actuación es tan falsa, por Dios.
Madame Shuiyi, the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been found in the southwest of Cloudford.
This place isn't secure. You should leave immediately. Soldiers, see them on their way.
That That's the strangest judge I've ever come across. Bansia, are you alright?
I made it this far. I won't go back without seeing him one last time.
Let's go this way and see if we can avoid those cloud knights.
A ver, hay que ir a la parte ahí al fondo. Voy a hacer dar más vuelta aquí. Si por lo menos puedo pasar.
There are cloud knights and disciples of Sanctus Medicus over there.
We don't have time for them.
Están todos desmayados aquí.
There are armed villains up ahead. If you're not on duty here, return to the city for your own safety.
He's right behind that door. We're almost there.
But there are cloud knights stationed there. Wait, I have an idea. Cloud knights are well disciplined. Don't just get yourself arrested. Didn't we pass some soldiers resting on the way over here? You know, the place where the Cloud Knights and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus fought. You said it, not me. A spot of emergency treatment in exchange for some armor. Sounds fair to me.
Let's do what Lady Bailu suggested. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Eso le pusieron el modelo de los caballeros y ya está.
Just tell them your soldiers guiding me back to the Alchemy Commission. They won't know any better.
Halt! What's with the kid?
Surely, you know the healer lady of Alchemy Commission.
She does have horns and a tail. I heard the dragon lady likes to sneak away from the commission, but I never thought I'd have the honor of seeing her in person.
No! I haven't finished playing yet! I don't want to go back to the Alchemy Commission!
Is the nearest harbor up ahead?
That's right. You don't seem very well, soldier. We have a military doctor up ahead.
Don't worry. I have the dragon lady with me.
I still want to play! I'm hungry! Don't take me back! I don't want to go back!
Access granted. Good work, soldiers.
Thank you.
How was that? Wasn't my acting amazing? Let me tell you, a performance like that requires a lot of temper tantrum practice. Hey! If I hadn't pretended to cry, you wouldn't have got through the sentry post. By the way, what's taking Bansia so long?
Why can't I take off my helmet?
Ya se le pegó por lo de los maras, vale. Oh, se está empezando a transformar.
Why is my voice like this? Can you help me check? It feels like something's caught. Has Amara taken hold? That was quite sudden. But I still remember him. And I remember both of you. Lady Bailu. This is a result of your healing. Thank you. If it weren't for you,
Don't thank me! It's my fault. I couldn't preserve you the way you were.
You can't cure someone stricken with Mara. It's already a miracle that I still have my senses. That I can talk to you. Hey. Do you still remember what I said earlier? Let's go. While I still have my senses.
Vale, va a querer que la acabemos. Vale, un ancla. Esta zona no estaba, ¿en serio? ¿Dónde estoy? Ah, vale, estoy por acá abajo. Entonces esto no lo había hecho, no había venido para acá. Oh, el mando es pesado. El sustento, vale.
Wait. I feel a bit dizzy.
What should I do? Serious imbalances of yin and yang? Cold and heat?
I just need a rest. Lady Bailu. Don't forget our deal.
Stop calling it a deal! I made a promise. I'll heal him. Don't worry.
I'm so sorry. It's because of me that all of you are in danger.
Enough talk. Here, I'll pour the medicine through the helmet.
Thank you, Lady Bailu. But I can't feel the gap between my skin and the helmet anymore.
We've arrived. Is he not here either?
He's cautious by nature. Do you remember his note? He told me to come alone.
But you already...
He won't show himself if you're here. I'll call out to him. Please, you two, find somewhere to hide. Remember our promise.
I remember. Let's go.
Leon, no!
Monster!
Leon! No!
Help!
Oh no! Let's hurry over!
I can't hold on any longer. Do it!
Don't forget the promise.
Nah, ya se transformó totalmente. Tengo que eliminarla ahora.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance.
Vamos acá primero. Vamos a caer de una.
Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
Vaya final. Listo, se acabó.
Do you think she saw him one last time? Grown-ups are complicated, huh? Let's keep heading in this direction until we find him.
Pobre, no duró nada. Ahí está el otro. Vaya vuelta que hace dar este, a ver.
Are you from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the Ten Lords Commission? Don't touch me!
That's right. I'm here to heal you.
You're finally here. First, I was being chased by the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Then I ran into the Cloud Knights. Then I thought I heard Banchia's voice, but I ran straight into a monster. What a day. But if Banchia sent you, then... where is she? Isn't she with you?
What do you think? Should we tell him the truth?
What? That monster armed to the teeth? That was Banchia? You're lying.
It's true. She had to disguise herself in order to meet you.
How is that possible? Could you take me there? Just to confirm.
Ay, sigue dudando. A ver.
This is Banchia? This hideous creature?
Hey! I know you're probably in shock, but...
She changed out of her original clothes, right? There's no point in searching the body, then. Did she give you any secret boxes or letters?
Me dan ganas de matarlo también. Para que no le importara nada, solamente lo que tenía ella.
Search? For what?
You don't know? She left me with nothing. Was she playing me this whole time? Sweetheart, that was her wishful thinking. I wasn't interested in the slightest. No way. You thought so too?
Heal.
What?
Let me heal you, so I never have to lay eyes on you again!
Huh?
Great idea! Seeing as I'm due to heal him anyway, do your worst.
Wait. What are you doing?
Sí, se lo merece. Bailo y tú le dan una lección al foráneo que finge ser inocente. Los bailos con el foráneo a regañadientes. Comparado con ser un posible Mara, las condiciones están no es más que una enfermedad común. Al terminar el tratamiento, van en el vado de las nubes y le piden al mismo caballero que se hagan cargo del soldado poseído por Mara. Pues qué triste historia. Sí.
Healed him. For the next 30 years, he'll hiccup uncontrollably every day. What? He deserved it. That's the price he paid for my lenience, and it still wasn't enough. Anyway, you know any good hiding places? I'm still on the run. Express? What's that?
Aprovecho ya para eso.
The Xianzhou is still in a mess. I better stay in Starskip Haven for the time being. I'm sure there'll be fevers and headaches to take care of before long.
Buenas.
Banxia asked me if I like treating people. Like I said, it's as easy as eating and drinking for me. I don't like or dislike it. But this whole incident has made me wish I knew more about the Mara struck. Thank you. Maybe meet again at the food stalls of Starskip Haven. Bye!
So. Uy, qué pena. Y usted tiene nombre de estadounidense. Nadie tener una pistola por ahí. Vale, misión terminada. Vale, Baisu ya aparece en el expreso. No confirmo ni desmiento ninguna. Vale, misión completa. No tengo a nadie. Completo. Una cosa menos. A ver. Dije que no te confirmo ni desmiento. Vale, un paquete de mensajería. Paquete abierta, lo de la calle, con la platea estudiante y la tapa está abierta. ¿Quién dejaría materiales preciosos? Tira por ahí. Eso es muy rico. Vamos a rechazar el paquete. Nos pusimos, mete la mano bajo la tapa. Un fuerte escalofrío como la descarga eléctrica antes de retirarla. Ahí llenó la caja con un montón de cuchillas. Casi te cortas la mano, también encuentras una carta metida al lado del paquete. Estimado guionista del estudio de Inmersias, Petro Golden Mayor. Me encanta la última versión de su obra maestra, Historia de Espada de Shansu. Pero no puedo aceptar que mataran al personaje de Jin Liu. No haga preguntas raras, por favor. Aquí hay un pastel y un regalo para todos. Otra vez como me siento. Un pastel, lo que ya se lo habrán comido y han tirado las cuchillas sin tocarlas. Qué desalmados. Que no tienen conciencia. Se la voy a devolver. Cada uno tiene que hacerse reposar esos actos. No podemos dejar que nadie más salga herido. No puede comer solo lo dulce y evitar lo amargo. Decides enviar la caja y las cuchillas que contienen al destinario original. A ver. Esta no, esta otra misión aparte. Ya dejes de decir estupideces, por favor. Si no voy a tener que bloquearlo de una. Venga, voy a hacer esta misión. Para así no tener que preocuparme. Vale, ¿en qué estaba? Ah, sí. Estaba hablando con Dating. A ver. A ver, una investigación afilada.
Everything okay? Huh? Why is D-Ting talking to you? I've always been nice to cute little animals. Of course I understand. All cute things in the world share a special connection after all. The first time we met D-Ting was during the Kafka hunt. I could tell there was a mysterious connection between us. Whenever he barked, I understood what he wanted to say. For example, woof woof, woof 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 woof. Meaning, hello dear, I found a strange thing at the port of Cloudford. You may want to come and have a look for yourself. Hey, enough with the passive aggression. The simple truth of the matter is that I can understand him. So what did D-Ting find at the port? Come on, let's go check it out.
Espera que no sea la caja que ya vi hace rato. No, es otra cosa, vale.
Little D-Ting says he's been dutifully searching for clues all over the Xianzhou. He notified us as soon as he found something strange. So what does he want us to take a look at?
Un rastreador de Jade tirado en el suelo. Su beta verde, claro, muestra una imagen de un adolescente en el aire.
Retainer to General Jing Yuan. I'm in active pursuit of a fugitive. The situation is unpredictable and developing rapidly. So I've planted this Jade Tracer to record my whereabouts, in case I lose contact. If anyone finds this tracer, please take it to the seat of Divine Foresight, so the Cloud Knights have the necessary intel to act swiftly.
Ah, so it's a recording device. D-Ting must have heard its signal and called us over here to investigate. Can't disqualify him just for being a little baby. If he's the General's retainer, there must be more to him than meets the eye. We're not that old ourselves, right? And yet here we are, express passengers on trailblazing expeditions. Given everything that's been happening on the Xianzhou recently, I reckon the only fugitive worthy of a retainer's attention would be a Stellaron hunter. I wonder how he's getting along.
Ah, vale, una pelea. Venga.
Blade tracking entry. Traces run cold at Starskiff Haven. I'll have to ask the Cloud Knights in the area if they saw anything. Captain, could you spare a moment?
Yanqing? Why are you all the way out here on the front lines? Shouldn't you be back at the seat of Divine Foresight?
The General already has a lot on his plate. As his retainer, it's my duty to share the burden. Nothing new to report, I assume?
Correct. After this Blade escaped from the shackling prison, he disappeared into thin air. I wonder if he's even still on the ship.
Or perhaps he had no intention of escaping in the first place.
What foul demons found their way across the stars to wreak havoc on the Luofu?
That's why I'm here, to help the General eliminate those demons.
Is that so? I didn't receive any orders from the General.
This is a covert operation.
Then shall we dispatch a few knights for this operation of yours?
I appreciate the gesture, but the fewer people who know about a covert operation, the better. Making a big show of it will only scare the snake deeper into the grass. A good hunter must operate alone. Dispatch a few knights. Huh. How incapable does he think I am? I might be young now, but just you wait.
A ver, hay que buscar pistas. Vale, aquí hay una.
If the side crane hadn't been damaged, we could have extracted some footage. That's no longer an option.
A ver, algo más. Acá hay una cosa. Lista de astroesquifes perdidos por los muelles del este, vale.
The Skyfaring Commission really made a mess of this. Who knows if we'll ever find all these missing ships?
Dios, que larga.
Bad writing, terrible pacing. Wait, what was I supposed to be doing again?
Se distrajo.
Focus, Yanqiang. You can't let novels distract from your duty to the general. Especially not ones as crummy as this.
Sí, era bastante mala, verdad. Para que haya información. Unidad de patrulla, prosperidad de los mismos caballeros, vale.
The perimeter is well guarded, but there are no traces of the fugitive passing through. It seems he has no intention of leaving the Luofu for the time being. Starskips are blocked from entering or exiting. There's no way the fugitive got through. But if he fled toward the interior of the ship, it'll be hard to track him down over such a vast area. A fugitive would still have to rely on starskiffs to travel between different delves. If we start by investigating the starskiff he stole, maybe we can get a lead. Guess it's back to the docks again.
Vale, toca ir a los muelles.
Looks like the influence of the Stellaron spirits is growing.
Vale, una pelea. A ver.
Strike with heart.
Vale, primero.
Let me pin your
My purpose is to protect mountains more.
Y doy escudo, vale.
Time for swordplay.
Vale, ya cayó. Y quedan estos dos nomás, así que. Fácil. Bastante fácil la pelea.
What's this? This kind of wound is not the work of a Cloud Knight. The best prey is one that leaves traces. Here, Diting, let's follow the scent.
Vale, aquí queda Dating y vamos a ver qué pasa. Aquí cuando queda el holograma, ¿no? ¿O será algo diferente?
Civilians are still getting attacked? Where are the Cloud Knights? Hey, don't panic! I'll get you out of there!
Ese no parece pana civil. A ver. Me equivoqué, ya te veo nada que ver.
Time to show you.
Bueno, nos curamos. Aunque no hace ni falta, así que.
Nice teamwork. Lance ablaze.
Lance, forward!
Vale, todos se levantan. Así que al centrado. Escudo para que no hagan nada. Vale, uno fuera y fuera.
Huh? They were on their feet a second ago.
Thank you for your assistance, young man.
Just doing my job. The port has been sealed off. Why are you here alone?
I came with a merchant ship. The shadows of old friends have returned to my thoughts of late. Who would have imagined the Luofu could become such a dangerous place?
You chose a bad time to visit, I'm afraid. There's been an incident. It won't take long for the General to fix it, though. This place isn't safe. We should head to the nearest Cloud Knight garrison. By the way, did you see a man with long hair and black clothes around here? You can't see? Apologies. I thought... My name is Yun Qing. I'm registered with the Cloud Knights. And your name is?
Jing Liu.
Nice to meet you. Miss Jing Liu? Allow me to lead the way. We might have to take a bit of a detour, but I promise to get you to the Cloud Knights safely.
Vale.
Where exactly are we headed?
To the docks. Don't worry, you'll be safe. So, are you from one of the other Xianzhou ships? The Yaoqiang? The Fanghu?
Siento que es una intrusa de los cazadores.
I'm from the Xiangcheng.
The Songchang? There's a ship called the Songchang? Why haven't I heard of it? Miss Jing Liu, how long has it been since you last set foot on the Luofu?
Are you always this tough?
Just making conversation. I wanted you to know I was still here. Let's get going, miss.
Vale, sigamos.
Where do we go from here?
Shh, quiet. We've got trouble to deal with first. Wait here a moment, miss. I'll be right back.
Vale, hay que acabar con ese.
Shift the balance.
Vale.
What are you doing here?
You've come at the perfect time, little one. We could use your blood to irrigate the celestial traces.
Qué exagerados.
Little one? This little one is about to teach you a big lesson.
Vale, hecho.
Where did these guys come from? Huh, the General was right. There's a threat lurking on the Xianzhou itself.
You are quite the sword master, young man.
You saw that?
I heard it. A sword whistles through the air and rings out upon contacting the enemy. Whilst invisible to the eye, such signals reveal the quality of one's swordplay. As a musician listens to the notes of a song, so a poet listens to its rhyme. And in the flow of combat, a skilled swordmaster delivers both with their blade. I'll wager the Cloud Knights capable of wielding 6 flying swords at a time.
Quedó la hora.
Few indeed.
Thanks, miss.
However, your zealousness inhibits your ability to hide your line of attack.
Huh?
Which causes your sword's song to become somewhat mumbled at the end.
I guess the connection between music and swordplay is real after all. The General told me something similar. He said my swordplay was too proud and angular. He said it lacked the maturity required to win the title of Sword Champion.
Sword Champion? If I recall correctly, that title is bestowed on one who reaches the pinnacle of swordsmanship in the Cloud Knights. But that was a long time ago.
Right! Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the title of Sword Champion has gone unclaimed. But once everything settles down and the combat art ceremony returns, It's a title I'm determined to win.
The Cloud Knights have many martial arts traditions.
I see you're no stranger to the art. I won't keep you in suspense. My master is none other than General Jingyuan of the Luofu.
General?
I know you haven't visited for a long time, but surely you've heard of General Jingyuan. He says he has no affinity with the sword, that his skills are getting rusty. Well, if that's true, I never noticed from his training. All right, the coast is clear. Let's keep moving. The Starskiff voyage log can be accessed through the dock navigator array. Yeah!
Vale, hay que ir girando. Vale, son bloqueadores. Está curioso esto. Vale, ya está hecho. ¿Cuál es esa mecánica?
Active Starskiff. There! This one goes past the Divination Commission and the Artisanship Commission. Well, my work here is finished. Now to make sure you get to a safe destination.
Given the present circumstances, Cloud Knight Garrison probably isn't a safe destination.
Correct. So we're not going there. I'm taking you to the shackling prison. Safe, well-guarded, plenty of food, and a place to sleep.
Young man, if you wish to apprehend someone, shouldn't you have a reason?
Suspicious behavior and half-truths. Those alone are reason enough. You think you can fool me just because I'm a child? A sealed-off port with a stranded passenger? Unlikely. Not to mention you walking the whole way here without so much as a stumble. You can see as well as I can. The biggest giveaway was your comment about my swordplay. Correctly guessing the number of swords from the sound alone? You'd have to be more than human. You're not blind at all, are you?
I never claimed to be. You came up with that yourself. Fear not, young man. I hold no grievance against you, and have never held ill intent towards the Xianzhou. The black veil covering my eyes is merely proof of my resolve to never look back. To never fall again into Mara and destruction. I came here to catch one person. It's quite fortunate that our paths have crossed.
The one you're looking for. Is it Blade?
He goes by Blade nowadays. A fitting name
for someone who dedicated his mind and body to the ways of the sword. Take me to him, young man. You are no match for me, and therefore, no match for Blade either. Let me accompany you. There is no need to throw your life away.
We've not even drawn swords yet, and you declare yourself the winner? Let me offer you a word of advice. Don't underestimate me.
I was hoping to avoid a conflict with the Cloud Knights. How about this? Let's have ourselves a little contest. We can use the abominations that have infested the Lofu as target practice. And see whose sword can slay more and slay faster.
Voy a tener que derrotar más que ella.
And if I win?
Then I will obediently follow you to the Shackling prison and receive whatever judgment awaits me there. Don't worry, I'll keep my end of the bargain.
A ver qué tan bien
But
sale
if
esto.
I win, you have to share Blade's whereabouts with me. Fair enough?
A Cloud Knight never gambles with official business. But in any case, you won't beat me.
I admire your confidence. But what was it you said earlier about declaring a winner before swords? It would seem we've cleared every abomination from the area. Let's find another location and continue our contest.
Vale, hay que cambiar de sitio.
May the best swordmaster win.
Vale, aquí hay varios.
This place is brimming with Mara, the perfect environment for honing one's skills. Surely slaying abominations doesn't count as gambling with official business?
Ahí está con escudos, vale.
How do we tell who's won?
We go from here to the end of the path without leaving a speck of abomination behind us. The first
deal.
Lead the way.
Vale, venga.
What if you're just using this as a chance to escape?
Jing Yuan trained you all right.
Vale, vamos.
Show me what you got. Swords descend.
Vale, primero fuera.
Strike with heart.
Este cae. Y fuera. Tiro esto y le quita el efecto.
Blade and flight. Where did she go?
Ya rápido.
I didn't even see you overtake me.
Too slow, young man.
Se rapella.
But how is that possible?
What
Ahí hay
kept you
varios.
this time? You'll need to work harder. Otherwise, you won't even catch me in a star. I haven't had this much fun in a long time.
Shift the balance.
Vale, ahí está.
A long time has passed since I wielded this sword. The heat of combat nearly cast me into the darkness. Come, young man. I'll let you finish up.
Venga, combate
I'll
final.
let you make 3 moves. Draw your sword.
Dale.
Don't you know it's rude to keep an elder waiting? Hesitant, weak. What happened to that confidence of yours? My turn.
Vale.
Once you draw your sword, you must strike down your adversary in one blow without turning back.
Vale, que a mitad.
Try harder. Jing Yuan taught you how to slay abominations. But did he ever teach you how to deal with the Mara struck? The answer is, there is no
Vale, fuera.
difference. The sword pierces the body and severs its life. If this sword came for your throat, would you be able to deflect it?
Y fuera, vale.
Did you think this swordplay was just a game of victory and
Enough!
Your final move was the only one that didn't disappoint.
I lost?
Our contest has not yet come to a conclusion. For I have yet to make my final move. Unsheathing this sword without merit is to blaspheme the divine will of the Rainbow Arbiter. And invite calamity.
You...
Even with your strength, if you were to cross paths with Blade, it would mean death for you. I can give you a more dignified end than dying at his hands. To die as a swordmaster, having witnessed the perfection of what say you to that, young... You have courage.
I deflected it?
I'll take those records you found. Thank you, young man. That move was a token of my appreciation. We were fated to meet this day, and in days to come.
This mysterious woman also wants to find the whereabouts of Blade. No, no matter what she wants to do with the future, I have to pick up the pace.
Vale, completado.
And that's the end? There's nothing else in the operations log? That Jing Liu seems pretty dangerous. The Stellaron crisis sure has attracted a lot of strange people to the Luofu.
Bueno, no fue tan mal.
Shouldn't we hand this over to Qing Yuan as soon as possible?
Vale, conseguido el rastreador. Vamos a entregar esto y ya debería terminarse. La presión de Jinquan vuelve a ti, no te seguro si trata de algún tipo de técnica, respuesta de audiovisual automática o de una adquisición a distancia real. Vamos a entregárselo. Nueva de Jinquan se quita el rastreo de Jade imita una de luz mientras una figura ilusoria parpadea.
This jade tracer belongs to Yangqing. I can't thank you enough. You already accessed the recordings?
She accidentally pressed a button.
No harm done. She was my mentor and my superior when I was a member of the Cloud Knights. However, she left the Xianzhou a long time ago. If you see her, be sure to keep your distance and notify me immediately. He took on the charge of pursuing a major criminal. It is not my place to impede him for fear of his well-being. That is the nature of the Cloud Knights and their duty. I do have confidence in him, though. Forgive me, but I cannot disclose this information. Thank you again for your help, friends from the Express. The situation remains unpredictable, so take care. I hope to be able to drink and talk freely with you once again, when everything is settled.
Vale, la mejor espada. Ya puede venir al expreso, Genshin. Vale, una canción. Ahí está el logro, la mejor espada. Y me llevo esto. No, no todo mal. Completamos otra misión. Eso sí, ya voy a dejarlo por aquí. Por lo menos hice 2 para ir avanzando. A ver, ¿cómo va la ramificación? Un caballero de otras tierras, vale, estas 2 completadas. Tiene estas pequeñas que no serán tan importantes. Estas sí, así que... Acción, territorio, vale. Sí, esos son importantes, creo, nomás. La torre envuelve, todavía no ha pasado, así que... Y algo pasó acá que está disponible, que es la misión que está en espera. Esta también, la otra que se bloqueó y... las cosas que quedan va. Pero bueno, ya otro momento. Bueno, gente, espero que les haya gustado este directo. Yo voy a ir dejándolo ya por aquí. Y bueno, nos vemos en la próxima. Adiós.